Katie Holmes' decision to step away from The Dark Knight is still considered one of the most debated turning points in modern Hollywood history. After the release of Batman Begins, the actress found herself in the spotlight thanks to her role as Rachel Dawes and was seen as an important part of Christopher Nolan's ambitious trilogy. At the time, the studio was preparing a sequel that was expected to become one of the biggest releases of the decade. The more surprising part was Holmes' choice to leave the franchise before production on the second installment began. Instead of returning to Gotham's world, she opted to join the crime comedy Mad Money. Even then, many industry commentators described the decision as risky, but few could have predicted how different the outcomes of the two projects would become. The Dark Knight was released in 2008 and almost instantly became a global phenomenon. The film received critical acclaim, broke box office records, and became the first superhero movie to surpass $1 billion in worldwide earnings. A defining moment in cinema history came with Heath Ledger's performance, which earned him a posthumous Academy Award for his portrayal of the Joker. After Holmes' departure, the role of Rachel Dawes was taken over by Maggie Gyllenhaal, who blended naturally into the darker tone of the sequel. On the opposite end of the spectrum was Mad Money. The film featuring Katie Holmes was released in early 2008 and quickly faded from mainstream attention. Despite a well-known cast, the project delivered weak box office results and earned only slightly more than its production budget. Critics pointed to a lack of strong humor and a weak screenplay, and over time the film became a little-remembered entry in the actress's career. Holmes later explained that her departure from the superhero franchise was not driven by conflict or regret, but by a desire to pursue new roles and explore different characters. According to the actress, she wanted to move forward creatively rather than remain tied to a single successful project. Christopher Nolan also admitted that Holmes' exit came as an unwelcome surprise, though he was able to maintain the integrity of the story after casting Maggie Gyllenhaal. Interestingly, the casting change also influenced how Rachel Dawes herself was perceived. The second version of the character felt more serious and intellectually grounded, strengthening the film's emotional arc. Rachel's storyline became a key emotional core of the narrative, playing a crucial role in Harvey Dent's downfall and Bruce Wayne's transformation. For many years, rumors have surrounded Holmes' decision. Hollywood tabloids often speculated about the influence of her personal life and external pressure, although none of these claims were ever confirmed. The most realistic explanation remains her professional priorities and creative direction. Nearly 20 years later, Katie Holmes' choice is still seen as one of the most controversial career decisions in the industry. While The Dark Knight has firmly established itself as a cinematic landmark, Mad Money remains a reminder of a project she once chose instead of one of the defining blockbusters of its time.